Chris, I think you brought us something a little bit out of our price range.
I know. Wasn't pricey for me, though. Retail. Woo!
In this day and age?
Yeah, man. I've been getting a little bit lucky, so...
Okay.
Here we are.
Well, let's get into them. Hey everyone, and welcome to SneakerWeb. My name's Rico.
My name is Chris.
And today, like I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, we have something very, very expensive. I'm not even used to this type of shoe that we have here.
Yes, it's actually something new. These are the A Ma Manieres. These have just come out fresh out of the box. I'm actually very excited to review these.
I am very excited to review these as well, considering that these, again, are very expensive and they have a lot of leathers, a lot of quilts, a lot of... Is that real snakeskin?
I want to say it is.
Okay.
But overall, I'm impressed. Personally.
I'm very impressed as well. This is a continuation of the A Ma Maniere collaborations that they've had so far, which is only the Air Jordan 3, and I thought those look gorgeous, but these take it to a whole different dimension.
Yeah, everything from the materials that they use to the cracked leather, all that is just blown out of the water, and I think we should go ahead and get into the review.
Absolutely. So first on the upper, we have all cracked leather, everything.
Yes.
Everything that you see in that tan color here. And then it mixes actually very well with this kind of vintage look on the midsole here, which is the classic Air Jordan 1 midsole. It has the air unit in the back and then an EVA wedge sloping down to the forefoot. But this upper, like I mentioned, is just the piece de resistance.
Yes, and you have that snakeskin pattern right up top, which also coincides with the actual check on the side.
Yes.
And it's just beautiful because you have this Nike hang tag that is also cracked leather. You getting the high there?
I'm getting the highs.
What? But
I'm getting off my fumes today.
But you do get that same crack leather that they put on the tag as well. But it's beautiful. You have the snakeskin right up top, and it goes all the way down to the check, even on the back stitching right here. And also, if you look at the inside, you have this nice pillowy texture that is also reminiscent of the 3s, which I really enjoyed. Yes. And I think it goes super well with these, and I'm just blown away.
Also, the last time we saw quilted stitching on the Air Jordan line was the Air Jordan 14 in the black Ferrari colorway. It was all on the medial side. But I'm pretty sure, because I can't put my foot in this, but I'm pretty sure this would feel very nice on foot.
Yes.
Also, the crack leather that we're talking about, instead of the nylon tongue, it's all the way up the tongue as well. But you're also backed by this nice soft fabric, so I don't think you're going to have any weird discomfort in your ankle tongue area. Yeah.
The only thing I would say with the crack leather is that it does shed a little bit.
Yes, it does.
Because it is cracked leather. Most shoes don't usually go for this kind of look. It's a big stretch.
I can see why.
Yeah, and I did, from the early renditions of this shoe, I did remember that they did look at other materials prior to the cracked leather. Yes. They were going to incorporate cracked leather regardless. It was going to be more so on the upper, but then they decided, you know what? Let's do something we haven't done in the past, and let's make the whole thing cracked leather. So I would say that's the only downside for me, is just that slight shedding from that cracked leather material.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it goes well as like a mocha, or you can mix it with like a burgundy. It just looks good all around. Like it's pleasing to the eye.
Well, talking about the color, so it does come with 2 sets of laces. It comes with the, what kind of color would you call this?
I would say it's more of like a brown and burgundy mix, but it's like a deep burgundy.
Yeah, so you have that type of color, which is already in the shoe, ready to go. And then you have this cream lace here.
Yeah.
I me personally, I would go with the cream look and just make it all one color.
I agree.
And then have the highlights of the snakeskin on the top here. But you could honestly rock out with either one. And they're a wax coating as well. Yeah. Just like as you've seen on the Travis Scotts. And I really enjoy those laces as well. But I also like the premium touches of the metal aglets. You don't see that too often.
You did see those on the Seafoams.
You did, yes.
The Seafoams did have that, and I did like where Nike was going with that. I just didn't like the color of the laces. But I'm actually pretty okay with the cream, and I'm glad Nike is catching on to that, because you see a lot of people on Instagram rocking the cream laces for a lot of sneakers. And I feel like it works very well with this specific shoe.
Absolutely.
So I think with high-end shoes, I feel like the cream laces do go well with these Nikes.
Very well.
I feel like Nike is catching on to a lot of the cream colorways, especially seeing them on Instagram. You're seeing more and more people throw out those cream, you know, laces on Travis Scott's.
Even some of the GR Dunks now.
Yeah, even the Dunks are getting the treatment. I saw some people did it on the Shattered Backboard Lows.
And I think one of the biggest releases that are going to have it is the Off-White 2s coming out.
Yeah, the Off-White 2s coming out. It's just beautiful all the way around. And I think, you know, A Ma Maniere and Jordan being the companies that are, you know, are doing this big collab, I'm glad they're getting the recognition that they do get. Speaking of the company itself, it's starting to become very well known, just like Union and Fragment and all the other big collabs that they're doing. And I'm actually I'm here for it.
I am very much here for it, especially since I did read about them a little bit. They are a fashion boutique that represents the minority of the people, which means the Hispanics, the blacks, the Asians, etc. All the minorities out there. Also, a couple little details back to the shoe. Sorry to kind of go off on a point here, but these flaps are also notch stitched, and they have some lined leather as well. And on the left pair, I don't know if it's on yours, but on the left pair there's a quote on there.
And there's also a quote on this, but it's
I think it's the same.
Closed in by the heel tab.
Oh, okay. So this says, "You have to expect things of yourself before you can do them." And that was a quote directly from Michael Jordan, and that's inscribed on the shoe on the inside tab here on the...
So the tab on here is different too.
What is that one
So this one's learning a gift even when pain is your teacher. And it's signed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that they're both quotes from Michael Jordan inspired by the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Definitely for one of the greatest silhouettes of all time. I think arguably this transcends both past, present, and future generations.
Yeah. And I'm glad they put the little wording on the side because it's reminiscent of the Sports Illustrated pair, A Star Is Born, where they had it written on the sides here. And yeah, it's super dope. I like, you know, the direction that they went with this shoe. But so far, I'm liking this. I'm liking just the different materials, and just to see where they can go and stretch this even further.
I'm very excited. Hopefully I can get a pair. Definitely not paying resale for this, but well done, Chris, for grabbing a pair for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I hope you enjoy, and I hope to the other people that managed to get a pair, I hope you enjoy as well. Yeah, that's all I got to say for this one.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for the future, like we mentioned, and
yeah,
you know.
Also, sizing on these.
Yes.
If you are going for, these are a size 11. I rock between 10.5 and 11 on Jordan 1s. I went with more of a size 11 because of the cracked leather.
So it's thicker leather, thicker padding.
Thicker leather, thicker padding. Could be a little bit on the stiff side.
Okay.
So that's why I went with that size. Give it a little bit of room. But overall, hey, give it a 9 out of 10 personally. It's not perfect, but it's the perfect shoe if you want luxury.
It's definitely up there.
Yeah.
But that takes care of everything for the Air Jordan 1 A Ma Maniere collaboration. Beautiful shoe. And if you guys like what you see here, make sure you guys like and subscribe down in the comments below. Let us know what you think about these. Let us know if you managed to get a pair. And make sure to swing by next time for more awesome content coming your way. We're actually going to have our top picks and a giveaway soon for the holiday season. So make sure you guys stay tuned to see what's going to be happening here at SneakerWeb.
All right, guys. We will catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Later.